Alright, what's going on? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Magoo. Back up in here one more time. Apologize for the audio. If I don't sound too good, it's because I'm using the phone microphone. I left my mic at home. I use the wireless mic, so I'm able to walk around, spin around the room right quick as I talk to you guys and record that way. But now I'm holding this damn phone in my hand, so here we go. Nonetheless, I'm gonna try to deliver you a great quality message. I need you to like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate these new subscribers. Remember, we're trying to get to 60 subs. 60 subs. That's 60. All right. I also want you to keep getting those likes up. Keep hitting that thumbs up button. You already know. Make sure you jump down in the comments. Talk to me. Let me know what's up. And yo, we here. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, Magoo_JJ. That's Magoo_JJ. All right, we're going to get into it now that the housekeeping is done. So, now, I talked about mental health in yesterday's video. And, I had listened to it back when I got home. I listened back after the gym. This is after the gym. I'm at home. I'm chilling. And, I'm just taking down my notes and stuff. And then, I was listening back and I was like, damn, this sounds really cool. I actually started to get in depth because, Magoo wants to be more relatable, no doubt. I want to make sure that whoever's listening understands that I am human just like you. I am no different. And I know some of the young cats are listening, you young guys, you teenage guys, I don't want to put you down and say, well, you haven't lived anything yet, but I know you're experiencing things. Listen, the biggest change you're going to have in life, and this is for my young dudes, the biggest change in life that you're going to have is between the age of 10 to the age of 18. All right. So from the age of 10 to the age of 18, those 8 years right there are going to be the most significant change you are going to face in your life. Let me just tell you that now. Everything, as you get older, the changes get slower. But in that young area, in those teenage years, you are going to have significant changes. You are going to go from playing with action figures to possibly driving a car. Okay, let me say that again. You will be all right. You will be playing with toy remote control cars by the age of 10, and then by the age of 18, you will have a driver's license in the whole car. Okay, that is how big of change could potentially be on the horizon for you at that age. Between those two ages. Listen, from 20 to 30, none of that happened, okay? There was not that much change. Even 30 to, well, I'm not 40 yet, but I'm just saying to where I am now. That's not as significant as it was. You see, every time I see the boys, they get a little taller every time. Every other week, one of my training partners, Jason, this guy's arms and legs just feel bigger. He's down there lifting weights, but he feels bigger every week, and he's 16 years old. So trust me, guys, you young guys, you're going to go through changes. Now, for the older folks, right, 18 and up. Now, for us, typically going in our 20s, of course, it's trial and error. So, yes, the mental aspect is going to be tough. Because you guys are finding out, especially you young guys in your young 20s, you are finding out that the world doesn't give a shit about you. All right? Welcome to reality. The world doesn't give two shits about you. And then if you don't have access to guidance from a real motherfucking man, all right? A man who's in control of his own destiny, that's a real motherfucking man right there. If you don't have access to that, of course, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a very tough road because you're not going to have anyone who's been through the fire, who's walked that walk, and who can guide you on that path. So I encourage you to seek that out. And that's what I didn't have in those years to help me. And as a result, my mental health went unchecked simply because of the environments that I was in. And, there was a lot of idle time and a lot of things that, allowed me to do nothing and be nothing. And so in that regard, of course, I had my struggles. But then once, I don't know, once I got past those struggles, or seemingly, I would say, addressing those struggles, I then was able to conquer those challenges. All right. So I want everyone out there to understand that your mental health is going to be paramount in this game. Like, no doubt. I woke up, some days I wake up and I don't feel like going to training. I don't feel like going to do anything. If I could really do nothing again, and if I could just have the life I have and then just go to my job every night, but have the life I have without doing the work that I do, and then still go to my job every night, I'd be happiest person in the world. No lie. Like, my job used to be a place where I didn't want to go. And I was saying to coach, it was funny, I used to pray for the days when I could get a job, and then I got a job, and then I prayed for a job. I could get a job with security. Then I prayed. Now I just pray that I can come up with an idea, and I try to focus myself to come up with an idea, because I want to be my own boss at this point. And yes, it may be the easiest part of my day, right? But nonetheless, it's still not enough. And let me just tell you, I would be so stressed if I did not have the life I had outside of this, because I would just cling to my job. I would cling to it and be miserable and be unhappy about it. But no, I'm not, because everything else outside of here, trying to be better, trying to be my best self, is way more stressful than coming to sit in the office and be on the phone or be on a computer for 8 hours a day. Trying to be my best self is way harder, because let me just tell you, like, there's so many days. It's like, all right, I'm coming out of a store the other day, right? And this is what martial arts will do for a motherfucker like me. I'm coming out of a store the other day. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I went to go get some dirty hot dogs and some french fries, right? Like, it's a guilty pleasure. I ain't gonna lie to myself here. Dirty chili cheese dogs and french fries from Nathan's. Straight up. I'm coming out. So I got the big ass drink in my hand, right? Now, I'm coming outside now. It's fucking cold. Okay. I'm coming out the spot. My hands are out. I got the bag with the food in it, and I got the drink in my hand. So some jackass, this fucking faggot, he goes through the door and doesn't hold the door. And the door, like, thank God I threw my shoulder into it, so that the door wouldn't hit my drink out my hand. And I go through the door and I say, "You cunt." I straight call him a cunt. And he just kept on walking. And, cause y'all boys know I be holding. And I swear I was ready to put that shit down and bring that hawk out and stick it right in that guy's back, yo. I'm telling you, I had to give that man a pass, because I realized there's so much going on. I just sucked my teeth and just kept it moving. Like, this cunt. Like, man, whatever. Go home and enjoy my food right quick, which I did. Straight up. So, yeah. Hey, look. It was Friday. I was busy. I had so much going on that morning. And I did all of that. Went, ate the dirty food. And then still got in the bed and got enough sleep, just to be able to make it to training on time. And so there you go. That's what martial arts did for me. And so I want everybody to know, because I always got to say that. I want everybody to know that mindset is everything. Staying focused is everything. And keeping your cool is everything. All right? That's everything right there. You have to, your mental health, the headspace that you are in, the positivity. Even I got off the phone with a friend that was up in Amsterdam. She's coming back to the cities at the end of this month, and even she was just saying, like, damn, she missed talking to me, missed my positivity, because there's a 6-hour time difference. And even she said that she had missed it because she had been in a dark space recently, which I don't know. Sometimes women, they just be visiting, they spend too much time in their head as is. Sorry ladies, I gotta be honest, I spend too much time in your ass. But nonetheless, yes, being that beacon of positivity and holding it down, man. This is what we do out here. This is what we have to do. We have to be that for ourselves, and we have to also understand that we have an obligation to society to be great people and be kind people regardless, because you don't know what kind of day a person is having. See, I could have easily flew off the rails and destroyed that guy, and then I would have never had the great time that I had last weekend in training. So there you go. We have to stay focused, man. But we're going to talk some more about mental health for sure. I definitely want to tie that in because it's a big deal. And, you know, just talking to a few people and really getting some different perspectives recently, yeah, this is something that needs to be addressed. So other than that, we'll talk more. Like, comment, subscribe, and rock with me, man. This has been another episode of Magoo Speaks. I am your host, Magoo, and I'll see you next time. For now, we are training. We are on the mat. We are in the gym. We take care of our responsibilities, and we get into it, baby. You already know. Oos.